In this section, we will cover our Lean Six Sigma courses and certification. Cansoled offers consulting services, on-site training and support, and of course, online learning and certification. We offer 7 different belt levels. Our focus is on increasing skills and knowledge. And for the higher levels, we also focus on competence. That means that participants have the opportunity to demonstrate their skills to an expert coach to ensure that they're a competent practitioner of that level.
Our courses include online instruction, a corresponding workbook and templates, and one-point lessons, which you will find nowhere else on the internet. Where applicable, regardless of the level that you choose to pursue, learning these critical skills will create great value for yourself and for your organization.
A very powerful feature of Six Sigma is the creation of an infrastructure to assure that performance improvement activities have the necessary resources. Some estimate that failure to provide this infrastructure is the #1 reason why improvement efforts fail. Six Sigma makes improvement and change the full-time job of a small but critical percentage of the organization's personnel.
A Lean Six Sigma white belt will have an awareness of Lean Six Sigma and will understand the basic concepts and terms. A yellow belt will have an additional understanding of how projects run, the milestones, and the basic tools involved in an improvement from start to finish. White and yellow belts receive training but are not expected to lead Six Sigma teams or complete Six Sigma projects. These Six Sigma belts receive training primarily to enable them to work in Six Sigma support roles as team support, stakeholders, or team members.
Lean Six Sigma green belts are project leaders capable of forming and facilitating Lean Six Sigma teams and managing projects from concept to completion. Greenbelt Training consists of coursework and is conducted in conjunction with improvement projects.
A critical role in any Lean Six Sigma deployment is the role of the project sponsor, the blue belt. The sponsor is typically a business or functional leader who will be responsible for supporting multiple improvement teams, clarifying organizational direction, providing resources, removing barriers, and working closely with a team to ensure that they stay and start on track. While the sponsor is not an expert in the specific tools and methods, they have the awareness and have enough knowledge about Lean Six Sigma to guide the teams to success.
Our purple belt plays an extremely important role in any improvement effort as the change leader. The purple belt will learn how to develop others through change, how to understand and benefit from all types of diversities in teams. The purple belt will have the skills to work with teams from a human perspective to ensure that improvements are real and sustainable.
Candidates for a Lean Six Sigma black belt are technically oriented individuals, held in high regard by their peers, because they are awesome. They are typically actively involved in the process of organizational change and development. Candidates may come from a wide range of disciplines and do not need to be formally trained statisticians or engineers. As part of their training, Six Sigma black belts complete coursework that includes advanced statistical analysis and process design tools, and will receive one-on-one project coaching from our Master Black Belts.
Master Black Belt is the highest level of belt certification and is reserved for the instructor level expert who has demonstrated skill in not only the application of all Lean Six Sigma tools and methods, but who can also teach and coach others. In this table, we can see the progression of skills as the belt levels increase. We go from the white belt who has basic awareness to yellow belt who can do daily problem solving and who can support a green belt project as a team member.
The green belt can lead a DMAIC project, and a blue belt is able to sponsor the teams. The purple belt specializes in the people side of improvement and change, and the black belt has advanced technical or statistical skills. The Master Black Belt is competent in all other levels and has the ability to teach all concepts and tools.
Let's go through a few numbers about Lean Six Sigma staffing levels and expected returns. Relatively few personnel are devoted to Lean Six Sigma full-time. Mature Six Sigma programs such as Motorola or General Electric average about 1% of their workforce has Six Sigma black belts. There's usually about 1 Six Sigma Master Black Belt for every 10 black belts, or about 1 Six Sigma Master Black Belt per 1,000 employees. A black belt will typically complete 5 to 7 projects per year. The project teams are also led by green belts, who, unlike black belts and master black belts, are not employed full-time in the Six Sigma program. Black belts are highly prized employees and are often recruited for key management positions elsewhere in the company. After Six Sigma has been in place for 3 or 4 or more years, former black belts and green belts populate a sufficient number of key positions in the organization to actually change the organization's DNA. In other words, management by facts and data rather than by politics and personalities. That's what starts to dominate.
And that's a great thing. Take a look at the table on the bottom of your work page. For a company with 1,000 employees, the number would look something like this. White belts, 1,000. That's everyone in the organization. Because why? They need to understand that change is happening and they need to be on board. Yellow belts, 250. Green belts, 50. And you can see how the rest of the numbers play out on the table. When you get to a point of under 1 employee at any level, that's a good indication of when an external expert can be a great resource. If you consider the value of these different belts, there are a few benchmarks across Lean Six Sigma organizations. Of course, number of projects and average savings varies from organization to organization, but typically a Six Sigma black belt who will complete 5 to 7 projects per year, if they are working full-time on projects, benefits of a black belt project average about 150K to 250K. A green belt, typically not a full-time project position, might complete 2 projects a year with an average benefit of about 75K. So do the math for your organization to see what Lean Six Sigma could do for you.
There are many ways to gain great benefits from gaining competence in Lean Six Sigma methods. We provide services for all types of needs and scenarios. Our online modules and courses provide an easily accessible way to learn Lean Six Sigma when and where you need it. We have a team of coaches around the globe who are ready to join your team for extra manpower and expertise to help you achieve specifically urgent or complex goals. We also offer remote coaching for any participants so they can get advice or support simply by scheduling a support video call.
For greater speed to result or return on investment, we combine the simple online courses with on-site consulting to make sure that those tools and concepts are applied powerfully to your specific scenario. For the greatest skill building internally of your own team, we combine the online courses with remote coaching. This puts the emphasis of applying the tools on the new practitioners who have the full support of an expert coach at their fingertips.
For the first 2 levels, that is white belt and yellow belt, the certifications are pretty easy. To obtain a white belt certification or yellow belt certification, a participant must complete the online course and then pass the exam with at least a score of 70%. At the completion of the course and passed exam, you will receive your white belt or your yellow belt certification.
For levels green belt and higher, taking the course plus passing the exam results in a certificate of completion. This certifies that you successfully completed the course. However, this does not yet make you a certified green belt or black belt practitioner, for example.
To become a certified belt, it means that you've been deemed competent to properly use the methods and tools for that belt level. This requires the additional aspect of coaching. Our remote coaching is done via video meetings between the learner and our expert coaches.
The purpose of the coaching sessions are for the learner to demonstrate their skills to the coach and also provides a resource for the learner to dive deeper or gain better understanding of specific topics as needed. For green belts and higher, certification requires a combination of course completion, a passed exam, and demonstrated skills.
All of our courses are presented in a fresh and modern, narrated, online video. Each course has a corresponding workbook with examples and practice activities. We also include easy one-page reference for tools that we call our one-point lessons. Just as an example, our Greenbelt course has over 50 one-point lessons.
And lastly, we have created Excel templates for all tools that make sense to have a template at your fingertips. These templates are made for digital or paper use and will soon be available on our online app. And just as an example, our Greenbelt course has over 40 templates which is ready to use. Online resources, how and when you need them.
Whole courses such as white belt, yellow belt, green belt, etc. can be selected to build overall competency. Alternatively, you can select any of our content in modular form, which means that you can pick any single module or topic and learn the tool or concept just when you need it.
If you are interested in our modules, you have a couple of options here as well. You can either pick a single module, a la carte style, and purchase each module as you go. These are specific targeted modules when you need them. We also offer annual memberships, which offer unlimited access to a set of modules for 1 year. We have 4 levels of memberships depending on your skill level and your needs. This means that all modules in the level that you select are unlocked and you have open access during your membership period, which is 365 days.
Before we close this module, we'd like to introduce coaching with Consult. As a Lean Six Sigma practitioner, you may need support when faced with challenging or unique scenarios, or when applying tools or methods that are not often used. If you should need support, you can contact us to schedule a private coaching session through our website. Just look for the Coaching with Consult link. We are your partners in continuous improvement, and we're a resource to help you quickly and effectively reach your goals.
It has been our sincere pleasure being with you through this learning event, and we thank you for your dedication to creating a better workplace and an environment that you can truly enjoy and thrive on. Take a few moments to review your notes and get ready for your exam, White Belt, the very first level of certification.